At this point, the Dark Jedi are far away from the Republic. Having been exiled, they had no choice but to forge ahead. But they weren't lost. One of the Dark Jedi that traveled with Ajunta Pall had spent time collecting information about a society far out in the unknown regions that worshipped the dark side. So, if the rumors were true, then if they could find this new planet that housed this society of dark side worshippers, then they'd find their new home. When they arrived on Korriban, after many years of searching, they were treated as gods. Their 100-year battle with the Jedi had strengthened them, and the king had never seen anything like them. The Dark Jedi befriended the king, but as they forged alliances with other members of the Sith, and as the king grew trustful of the Dark Jedi, Ajunta Pall and the rest of them overthrew them, and Ajunta Pall became the first Dark Lord of the Sith. This was not a peaceful time, though. The first years of the Sith Empire were messy. Some of the exiles weren't satisfied ruling by Ajunta Pall's side, and they sought to overthrow him. One Dark Jedi in particular wasn't satisfied having been beaten by the Jedi, and so he led a group of Sith to go back and attack the Republic. Now, of course, they were beaten because it was such a small group, but now the Republic was completely aware that somewhere out there the exiles had found a home. Whether or not Ajunta Pall was assassinated, overthrown, or lived out the rest of his rule without having been killed, it's unknown. But he did die at some point, and somebody claimed the throne of Dark Lord of the Sith. And eventually, he was redeemed when Revan, the Jedi Knight, came into his tomb and spoke to his spirit. But regardless of whether or not he was redeemed, he stayed a legend amongst all of the Sith for generations to come.